Miss Albright.
Hi, Mr. Patterson.
Oh, still taking pictures for that newspaper contest, hmm?
I got a wonderful character portrait. What I need now is a real exciting action shot. Hey, you don't have any influence with the police department, do you?
Police? Why?
Well, I thought if I could get a ride in a police car, I could get in on some real action. You know, criminals at bay, gunfights, maybe even the old lady robber.
Old lady robber?
Haven't you read about her? Here. Now, if I could get a picture of her holding somebody up, I'd be a cinch to win.
Miss Albright, I like to see young people taking an interest in a hobby. I think it helps to build character, stimulates the mind, and I certainly do admire your spirit in trying to win this contest.
Well, thank you, Mr. Patterson.
However, Miss Albright, there is just one little thing.
Yes?
Please don't take any more candid shots of the tenants of this building.
Well, I only took one of that nice girl who just moved in with her sister in 10J. She was just kissing her boyfriend goodnight.
Miss Albright.
Yes, Mr. Patterson?
That was her sister's boyfriend, not hers.
Oh? Oh! Oh, hi, Miss Flanagan.
Hello, Miss Albright.
Guess what? I have a surprise for you.
Oh.
I took it yesterday. I think it's a wonderful character study.
Very nice.
You can have that print. I'm going to make an enlargement to enter in the newspaper contest.
The newspaper,
Your picture on the front page. Wouldn't that be exciting?
Oh, yes, very. You do your own enlarging, do you?
Oh, yes. Dad let me remodel our service porch for a dark room.
Oh, that's nice. Is that where the negative is for this picture?
Well, I won't be able to make the enlargement until tomorrow. I'm going to a meeting of my camera club tonight.
Oh, and your father, is he going to the club with you?
Oh, no, he's on an exercise kick this month, taking Miss Townsend roller skating tonight.
Oh, how nice. Well, I've got to be getting back to work, dear.
Well, here's hoping we win. Bye now.
Bye. Hello, Mac. This is the old lady. We got trouble. No, don't get excited. I can handle it. It's a girl who lives in the apartment house I've been casing. A camera bug. She's got a picture of me. Ah, relax, will you? She and her father are going out tonight, and I'll get the negative then.
Fixing it. The bottom part was loose.
Well, how sweet. I'm Margie Albright. Who are you?
My name's Sidney Mortensen, Miss Albright. My grandmother's in there with your father and Mr. Honeywell.
Hi, Margie. Mrs. Mortensen, this is my daughter, Margie.
How do you do, Margie?
Hello.
Hello, Margie.
Hi, Mr. Honeywell.
Oh, thank you. I have the prospectus right here, Mrs. Mortensen. I'm sure that you will find that...
Dad!
All right, are you trying to be funny?
No, sir, but that's odd. That chair was all right when I sat in it this morning.
Well, have it fixed. Mrs. Mortensen, you'll join me for dinner this evening.
I'd love to, Mr. Honeywell, if we can find someone to take care of Sidney. A thoroughly dependable babysitter, of course.
Well, Margie and I would be glad to have him spend the evening with us.
Dad?
Yes, dear?
May I see you a moment?
Oh, of course. Will you excuse me, please?
Dad, you don't know what you're getting into. That kid's a little demon. Do you know what he was doing when I came in here?
Margie, I'm surprised at you just because I wanted you to do me one little favor tonight.
Okay, Dad, okay. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, Margie and I would be happy to take care of Sidney tonight, Mrs. Mortensen.
Well, that's fine, Mr. Albright. Oh, one thing. Please don't play cops and robbers with Sidney. He's a very delicate boy, and I allow nothing, absolutely nothing to excite him, especially just before his bedtime.
Oh, rest assured we won't play cops and robbers. I'm a grown man, you know.
We'll drop by with Sidney about 8 o'clock.
About that time.
Well, that'll be fine.
Thanks again, Mr. Albright. Come along, Sidney, dear. Oh, goodbye, Margie.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Margie. Goodbye, Mr. Albright.
Oh, goodbye, Sidney. Now, do you see how wrong you were about that boy? If he's not the perfect little gentleman, I'm Milton Berle.
Well, maybe you're right, but...
Oh, he won't be any trouble at all. One little bedtime story, and he'll be asleep in no time.
Well, if it isn't Uncle Milty.
Oh, where do you think you're going? You're supposed to stay home and help me take care of Sidney.
But, Dad, I can't stand the sight of blood.
Margie, you're not going out.
Sorry, Dad. You were the one who volunteered.
Oh, honey, please help me. Please help your poor old dad. If Sidney's as bad as you say, don't leave me alone with him.
And so, ladies, tune in tomorrow for the story of Vern Albright, boy babysitter. Will Vern tame the young monster, or will the young monster tame Vern?
Margie, you're not going out, and that's final.
And goodbye, Dad.
Margie, if you go out that door, your allowance is cut 50%.
Hi, Dad. Mind if I stay in tonight?
Thanks, honey. I thought you'd see it my way.
Now, I'll put this stuff on the service porch.
They're here. Oh, good evening, Mrs. Mortensen. Come right in.
Good evening. Well, here he is, Mr. Albright. Sidney, say hello to Mr. Albright.
How do you do, sir?
Good evening, Sidney.
Now, you'll be a good boy, won't you? Kiss Grandmother.
Goodbye, Grandma. Have a nice time. Hello, Margie.
Hi, Sidney. Hello, Mrs. Mortensen. Mr. Honeywell.
Good evening, Margie. Oh, these are Sidney's pajamas, and I'd like him to be in bed by 9.
We'll see to it.
Oh, and Mr. Albright, I want to repeat I never allow anything to excite Sidney.
Oh, you can count on me, Mrs. Mortensen.
Excuse me a moment. I'd like a word with Mr. Albright before we leave.
Certainly, Mr. Honeywell.
Albright, do you know how much Mrs. Mortison's account means to our company?
Oh, I'd say roughly about $2 million.
Yes, and that's just about as rough as you can get. Now for the jackpot question. What do you suppose would happen if little Sidney should get upset?
Why, we might lose the account.
All right, you're on the ball up to now. Let's keep it that way. Shall we go, Mrs. Mortison?
It was a big conference.
Oh, nothing important. Anyway, he couldn't afford to fire me. Besides, Sidney won't be any trouble at all. You'll see. You see, a perfect little gentleman.
Mm-hmm. But watch out for the booby trap.
Well, Sidney, what would you like to do?
Play cops and robbers.
Well, how about my reading you a story first? Aesop's Fables, would you like that?
Are you kidding? That's kid stuff.
I'll tell you what. While you two decide on a game, I'll make some lemonade.
Oh, that's a good idea, Margie. Do you like lemonade?
It's okay.
Now, Sidney, what game would you enjoy? How about hide and go seek?
Hide and go seek? Yeah, swell. You be it. I'll hide while you count to 100. Then you've got to find me, okay?
Well, okay.
All right, hide your eyes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Margie, do you remember when you were a little girl and we used to play hide and seek?
Yes?
Well, did you ever find a hiding place that you didn't tell me about?
Well, you knew them all.
Well, I think Sidney's found a new one. I can't find him.
Have you looked good?
I think so.
Did you try the terrace?
Well, maybe not very good.
Come on, I'll help you. Well, he doesn't seem to be out here.
Oh, where can he be?
You don't suppose he left, do you?
Oh, what'll I tell Mrs. Mortensen and Mr. Honeywell?
Oh, now just take it easy, Dad.
Dad, look!
Holy mackerel, Sidney!
Hey, You found me!
Sidney, you come back here this instant.
Come and get me! I'll bet you can't!
Dad, you'll have to. We can't leave him out there.
Oh, Margie, what did I ever do to deserve this?
You volunteered.
Oh, me and my big mouth.
Now be careful, Dad. Don't look down, Dad. Be careful. Watch out!
Now I've seen everything. What does that guy think he's doing?
Any trouble, officer?
Take a look outside, 10th floor.
Okay, I give up. Here, let me buy.
No, no, take it easy, take it easy. Be careful.
Why, it's all bright.
Dad! Don't fall! Come on, just take it easy.
Honey, don't let go.
Hang on.
What's the big idea? What do you think you were doing out there?
Huh? We're just playing hide and go seek.
Oh. Hide and go seek. Now listen, you.
I know it sounds idiotic, officer, but come on in and I'll explain.
Those Albrights. Okay, but don't ever let me catch you doing a thing like that again.
Oh, that I'll guarantee.
I'll keep an eye on him, officer.
Do that. Why don't you look? What happened to you? Oh, what a madhouse this is.
Don't worry, officer. I can handle this. In fact, I think it's going to be a pleasure. Good night, sir. Good evening, Mr. Albright.
Mr. Patterson, you're all wet.
Mr. Albright, you and your charming daughter have lived here for years, haven't you?
Why, yes, Mr. Patterson, we've lived here ever since this apartment house was built.
And those have been wonderful years, Mr. Albright. We've gotten along beautifully, haven't we?
Why, yes, Mr. Patterson, you've been a wonderful landlord.
Thank you. And I want you to know that I've always had the greatest regards for you. But if there's one thing that I can't stand, it's a practical joker.
Where's Sidney?
I put him in your room to get ready for bed.
Oh, no, not my room.
Well, all he has to do is change into his pajamas and wash his face. Boy, I didn't know Mr. Patterson had it in him. He must have thought you dropped that water.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Margie, you were right. What a little monster. How long has he been in there?
Oh, 10 or 15 minutes.
Oh, does it take a little boy that long to change? Oh, Margie, I've got a horrible feeling.
Come on, ye fellows who follow the sea with a line. Please pay attention and listen to me and give me some time to blow the men down.
Dad, look.
Come on, ye fellows who follow the sea.
Sidney! Dad, what are we going to do?
Batten down the hatches. We're blowing up a gale.
He's fallen in.
Sidney, I demand that you come out of there this minute.
I haven't docked yet.
Well, then, dock.
Can't. No orders.
I am giving the orders.
No, sir. You're not my commanding officer.
Maybe we could bribe him.
Well, at this point, I'll try anything.
Go ahead.
Sidney, come on out and we'll give you anything you want.
Anything?
Anything.
Okay. I want Margie to dress up like the old lady robber, and we'll pretend to capture her.
Oh, no, that's out. I'll play, but no costume bits for me. Hey, I've got it. You can dress up as the old lady robber.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
You were the one who wanted to babysit.
Sidney! Oh, Margie, you've just got to do it.
Okay, but if Mrs. Mortensen finds out, it's going to be just too bad.
Oh, she won't catch us. Anyway, it's the only way to wear Sidney down so he'll go to bed.
Well, all right. But just remember, this whole evening was your idea. I'll go see if I can borrow some sort of a costume from Mrs. Odette's.
Oh, thanks, honey.
Please say it.
Come on out, Sidney. It's all right. Margie's going to change.
Light to, man. We're coming into port. Way I blow the man down.
Hi.
Okay, you got me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I startled you, Miss Flanagan. What are you doing here? I didn't know you worked nights.
Well, as a matter of fact, I do. You might say I do most of my best work at night. But, my dear, I thought you were going out for the evening.
We were, but Dad got stuck babysitting, and I have to help.
That's too bad.
Now the little demon wants to play cops and robbers, and Dad wants me to pretend to be the old lady robber.
Does he now?
Mrs. Odette's isn't home, and I don't know where I'm going to find it. Hey, I wonder if you would.
Would what?
Pretend to be the old lady robber. You'd be perfect.
My dear, I'm afraid I'm not cut out for anything like that. You see, children are so smart these days. He'd never believe that I'm the criminal type.
Oh, well, it's just a game, and I'm really on the spot. Please?
Well, I guess I do owe you something for that picture you took of me. You haven't enlarged it yet, have you?
The negative is still in my darkroom on the service porch. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be silly. We can take care of that negative later. Come on, this is going to be fun.
Oh, it's awfully nice of you to go to all this trouble, Miss Flanagan.
I think I'm going to enjoy it.
There. Now you look real sinister. Okay, Sidney, you take it from here. What do we do now?
Well, we go in the bedroom while she holds him up. Better tie him up, too. And we come out and follow the clues.
Clues?
Sure. Crooks always leave them. I'm pretty good at finding clues.
Well, we'll give you a few minutes to get everything set. Come on, Sherlock.
We've got to make this look good or that little kid will never go to bed. Here, the loot. The old lady robber strikes again.
That's very funny.
I better leave a clue. We want to do this right because I wouldn't want to have to play this whole game over again. Now, there's some cord in the den. You can tie me up in there.
You don't mind if we look in on Sidney before we go on to the nightclub? You know how grandmothers are.
Of course, dear lady. It's only a few blocks. Carleton Arms, please.
Say, you tie a pretty good knot for a woman. Better lock me in there and make it look more realistic.
Suits me.
Sure, let's live it up. You know, I'm beginning to enjoy this myself.
I think they've had enough time. Come on. Okay, Detective. I'll search the bedrooms and den. You look for clues in there.
Okay, Sergeant.
I'll guarantee that boy's asleep by now. That's one thing about Albright. He has a way with children. of an apartment are you running? What's going on upstairs? A bebop convention?
So Albright got you too, eh?
Albright?
Who else lives in this building crazy enough to be playing games on that ledge 10 stories up?
Oh, my poor Sidney.
Be calm, Mrs. Borderson. If Albright's done anything to upset Sidney, I'll fire him the minute I lay my hands on him.
That may not be so easy unless you're a human fly, too.
Imbeciles. I'll run him in this time, so help me.
Oh.
Detective! Detective Sidney! Real baffling case, sir. Not a single clue. Even the victim's vanished.
I found a clue, Sergeant. Found this on the floor.
Empty, huh? We'll catch her with the goods on her. Come on, no time to lose. Oh, here you are. Okay, detective, make the arrest.
What a crazy place to hide. Where's the victim?
He's in the hall closet. I wasn't really hiding here. I just thought I'd take a look at the picture Miss Margie made of me.
Well, you want to see the negative?
Yes.
Okay, hand it over. Come on, the thing you got behind your back.
Such a sweet child.
Margie, she's not kidding.
Oh, have I been a dope?
What's all the racket part of the game, eh?
Uh-huh. I just locked the junior G-men up and I'm making a getaway.
Oh, great. Oh, Miss Flanagan, I can never thank you for this.
All right, where is he?
Albright, you idiot, what's going on here?
Oh, we're just playing cops and rob. Oh, hello, Mrs. Mortensen.
Albright, you're fired.
Save that for later. I'm running the whole lot of you in until I find out what's what in this madhouse.
That's what you think, copper. Keep those hands up and get around there.
Do something, Albright, you coward.
Get around there, get around there. Keep those hands up. Now stay there. Don't any one of you move.
Everybody hold it for a second. Hold it. Will this kill him at the camera club?
Of all the people in the world to ask in for a little game of cops and robbers, you certainly picked a Lulu.
My picture won first prize, didn't it? Not to mention my half of the reward money.
Well, I admit it was generous of you to split the reward with Sidney.
Generous, my Aunt Noonie, was the only way I could bribe that little darling to tell his grandmother the truth and straighten you out with Mr. Honeywell.
Well, thanks, honey. Yes, sir. That's my little Margie.